What up, y'all? So, we're gonna start the story time. Make sure you guys give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. Yes! But anyways, like I was saying, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get straight into the story time. And damn, I look so light-skinned in this. Oh my gosh. That looks a little bit better, but yeah. So, we're gonna start this story time of the time I almost got kicked out of my home. All right. Yeah, so the time that I almost got kicked out. So basically this actually took place around this time. It's right now it's January 26th. Yes. Kobe Bryant just passed away this morning. So rest in peace to him, and condolences to his family as well. Yeah, that was crazy hearing about that earlier today. So yeah, but what I was saying was back to the story. So yeah, this story took place about this time last year. So basically, okay, so let's start off with my aunt. I was living with my aunt in Virginia, and she had took my phone. And it had been like, she had took it around like, that's it, took it. She took it around, like she took it around, I'd say she took it about around before homecoming. And homecoming was October 13th of 2018. Yes, 2018. So I was 17, yep. And I remember she had took it during that time, and she had it for like almost 2 months. So by then I was itching to have my phone back. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I need to get my schoolwork done quicker. It's like, what I'm saying? Like, I was like, bruh, like I was gonna go for it like at least a month. But I'm like, oh, it's looking too long. Like she was using things to like try to like, what I'm saying? Like, oh, if you don't, I'm gonna take your phone longer. So I was tired of that. I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead. Let me order this fake iPhone off of the internet. So it was like $4 to buy like this dummy iPhone. And if I had it, I would show you guys. I think I left it back at her house though. But it was like, it looked like almost like a regular iPhone 10. So only problem was the screen was colored. And you know how like when you go into the store and they have the default, like it's not actual screen, like it's like it looks like a piece of paper behind it, you know what I'm talking about? That's what it came like. So I had to take the phone, fake phone, I had to color it with a Sharpie. And it looked like it was colored in Sharpie, but like not like you had to tilt it in the light a certain way, but like other than that, it wasn't noticeable. Like you had to be like right up in your face to see it. So I waited. It was the waiting game. So I waited. I was like, you know what? When she least expects it, I'm just gonna switch them. I'm gonna switch them. So I don't remember when I did it, but finally I did. I switched them bitches. And I have my phone back. So I have my phone back, and we were going on a trip to, we were going on a trip to Milwaukee. So we were on our trip here, and she had the fake phone, and I had my real phone the whole time. So I had my real phone, so like I was, I'll just have my real phone. So like I was able to like, have my phone. So when we were getting ready, I think we were flying back. No, I think we flew there and we flew back. I don't know. I think we flew there and flew back. But I remember we flew back because we had to go through security. So mind you, at this point, she had gave me on the trip. She had gave me back the fake phone. And so I was like, okay, so I'm like, I have both phones. So when we're going through security, I had to take both of them out. And so I had to wait until she went through and I hurry up, put both the phones in there, and I hurry up, went through security, and I hurry up and went back over there and like slipped it back, like, you know, together. So like, you know, she wouldn't see, oh, there's, why do you have two phones? I'm like, bro, that was like the scariest moment of my life. But, so mind you, I still had the fake phone, I had the real phone. So fast forward to another time, this happened later. Like, this is when I was in track, because I was doing track. So, I remember it was winter break, and no one was going to the practices because it was winter break and it's cold as shit outside. And so no one was going. So I'm asking people who's going. No one's going that, you know, is like worth going for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going to be doing anything if the majority of people aren't going. So I'm not about to waste my time. I'll wait till everyone starts back up and when we go back to school. So I had told her that we had practices, but I didn't go to any of them. And she said when she came to our room, she was like, "Oh, so why haven't you gone to any practices?" And I was like, "Because no one else is going. Like, I don't feel like it. Like, it's winter break. I'm trying to chill. You know what I'm saying?" And she's like, "Oh no, that's not good enough." So she's like, "Give me your phone." So I'm like, "Hold up, like what? Like, why you take my phone? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody else is going to this." So I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So like, I give her my phone, and then I do this same trick, and what I would do was, because we didn't have like internet at the house, so I remember between her taking my phone the first time and second time, I remember I had cut the phone service on my thing. I cut out, and so I didn't have any phone service for a while. So I would have to go to the library when I was going to the library to do my schoolwork. That was the time I was able to use my phone, and when I was at the house, I could only play a few games or whatnot. So, but yeah, my ass would be late up as fuck. I'd be up like 2, 3, 5, 4 a.m. just watching like shows. Like, you know, I was there. Y'all know what Tweakbox is? I was watching like those movies, like, you know, so I was watching like Jake Long and stuff like that. So I was just watching all that when I could. But eventually had cut out. So it was like a week of her having that phone. I'm thinking like, when is she gonna give this back so I can just like, you know, not have to pretend like I don't have my phone. And so then she had told me like, you know, you might as well not even go to practices. So I go to practice on Monday. I come back home. She's like, I didn't think you were serious about track. What's it called? She's like, I don't think you were serious about track. So why you might as well not even go. So then I didn't really think much of it. I'm like, okay, maybe she's just like trying to get me to, I don't know, like feel bad about it. I don't know. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna keep going to practice. Like, I'm about to go to practice. So I go Tuesday. So I come back Tuesday and she was like, I said you couldn't go to track practice. And I was like, huh? I'm like, what? So I was telling her like, basically like, yeah, I am. Like, I got schools, because I had schools that were contacting me about track, and I'm like, well, shit, if my ass gonna get a scholarship through that, I'm about to keep doing it. I was like, I wasn't quitting. I was like, but no one was going during winter break, and I sure wasn't going to go either. So I told her, like, yeah, I'm still going. So we had gotten into an argument. We got into it. And my cousin, she come out the cut. Like, just come out the cut, like, type shit. So I'll just like come out the cut, just hello world, I'm here. Talking about some. She had said something. She was just like,
oh, period. You have your real phone.
Because we sit by each other on the bus every day when we were going to high school. We sit by each other on the bus every day, for the most part. So she was seen on it and whatever. But like, she had said that, and I was like, huh? He doesn't have his phone. And I'm up here looking at her like, you know, did she just snitch on me? Girl, I'm going. Like, oh, girl, bitch, I know you did not just snitch. You did not just fucking snitch. I was like, I know this bitch did not just snitch on me. She didn't snitch on me. I was like, I know this happened, not just snitch. Yo, I was looking at her like, yeah, word, sweetie. But her mom grabbed the phone and she looks at it, I guess, more, and Ariana shows her, like, you know, I guess how it's fake. And meanwhile, child, I don't know what I was doing, but I was I think I was in the bathroom. I think I was in the bathroom. I had locked the door. And then she was like, well, you gotta pack your stuff up and you gotta go. You gotta get up out of here. I really wasn't thinking much of it at the time. I was like, okay, well, I have friends that I can go with. So at the time, I wasn't really thinking much of it. So she's like, yeah, go tomorrow. And I was like, you know what? Forget going tomorrow. I said, I'm gonna leave tonight. Oh yeah, and to add to that, sorry, you know, a whole different person basically, yeah. And to add to that, I remember she had left for something that night. I think she wasn't gonna be back until I don't even know when, but I was like, fuck that, I'm gonna just leave now. Like, you know what I'm saying? The mom, my aunt had left. It's just me and my cousin. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want her telling her that I left. I mean, let me just try and leave. I'm gonna just leave, like, you know, and just go. But when I had left out, I looked back and I had saw that she was in the window. So she had saw me leave. But at that point, I was like, I don't care, shit. I'm gone. I'm done. I'm done. Because I think she had to go somewhere. I was like, nah, I'll just leave tonight. Like, you know what I'm saying? I already started packing my stuff. I go and I stay with one of my friends. And I stay with one of my friends. And I think I went to my first friend. I went to my best friend. I went over her house first. And then my other friend, she picked me up from hers. Because we all live we lived in the same town. So she picks me up. And I stayed the night at her house. And we go to school in the morning. Because, you know, she drives herself to school. So we drive to school in the morning. And I come back. And I think that's when I went from over there. And I went back to my best friend's place to stay. And then my older cousin was basically telling me, like, bruh, just say you're sorry and just do what you need to do so you could just get back up in there. And so I think I went back that night. Yeah, I went back that night. And it was just very... The air was very tense. You could just tell, like, the air was very, very tense. Like, everybody's mad at everybody. At the time, though, I don't know why my cousin was mad. I'm like, girl, you snitched. What the snitch mad for? But that was how I was thinking then. And I am a changed person now. But yeah. So you could just tell the air was very tense. And we had done some counseling. And eventually, like, you know, we had got back to a place, like, where we were good. But I can tell you it was just very, very tense. It was very, very tense. And then I ended up just getting... In the end, I just ended up getting a new phone because the old one, it was just like, well, I don't need it anymore. I ended up just getting a new phone. And yeah, that was that. But that was months later. But like, yeah, that time I almost got kicked out. Because when we went into the place for counseling, they were basically saying, like, we can't really kick him out because he's a minor. So you can't do that. So we had to get counseling because we needed to be at a place where we could all be in a Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Matata Hakuna. Matata Hakuna. Hakuna Matata Hakuna Matata. But let me stop. But yeah, that was the time that I almost got kicked out of my house. And I actually got kicked out again. But that's a part 2. But yeah. So, thank you for coming to my high story time, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, so thank y'all, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right? Okay.